Strike. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. In the air, left field. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
And first offering is fouled off. Outside with a breaking ball. That one missed.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
That one ripped. And that's a base hit. Around first, digging for two. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Here's Corey Seager. Swings through that one for strike one.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big two-out double right there.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And that will end the inning. New inning getting started. And here's the catcher, Mike Piazza. Valenzuela back to work. And that is downstairs. 1-0. And strike one to the catcher.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Pulls that one foul. Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. Next offering is downstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Got it. One gone here. And here is Brian Dozier. Just missed. Second inning here, no score. That misses, and that's ball 2.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Up the middle, and that chance handled. Now the throw to first on the run, and he gets him. Nicely done. 2 down, bases empty. So here's Robert now.
Robert.
That one in the dirt, and that's ball 1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 and 2 to count.
And La Pantera heads back to the dugout after the K. And we're back. And now it's Manny Machado. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties.
It's 0-1.
May delivers. And Manny gets a piece. Got him swinging. So up next, Adam Dunn. That's in for a strike. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when
the tag and he's out. Here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Raleigh.
Wood.
2 out, space is empty.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Throws to first in time. 3 up, 3 down. And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in, Isaac Paredes.
Isaac Paredes.
That one catches the corner for a strike. And the 0-2. And that's outside.
1-2.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Ground ball right side. And foul ball.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And a 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Raleigh applies the tag. It's a strikeout, 1 away.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Top of the 3rd, no score. Fouled off to the right. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Puts a bunt down. And they put the tag on him. That's set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now the left fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. And that one in the air, center field. Makes the catch for the out.
Woo, he was all over that
Batting
first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Ellie De La Cruz stands in here, takes ball 1 low. And another ball. Swings and misses. Now 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's too high. Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
The center fielder.
Here's Ketel Marte. Trying to left his first time.
Marte.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
No balls, 1 strike.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Tosses to first. They get the out on Marte. And that is the inning. And we're back. Start of the 4th. And now it's going to be James Wood. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
You know, this group of hitters just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ballgame. That one fouled hard the other way.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Throw over to Dunn, and a couple of quick outs. Here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero. Grounded out his first time up.
Caminero.
1-0.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next one in the dirt. Cut on and missed. And bottom 4, here's Shohei Ohtani. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Comes up empty.
0-2.
In the air, left side. Wood, long run. And there's one down. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Doubled his first time up. And there's a foul ball.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Fly ball down the line. Wood flying after this one. Puts it away for the out. Now it's Corey Seager. And a foul ball. Seager in his 10th season, 30 years old now. Usually a shortstop, but today he's starting at second base. And that squirts through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Here comes Manny Machado. Struck out swinging his first time. That's off the mark. Ball 1.
Well, the one thing he'll find is that a lot of the time the play is to your back. You're moving to your right. You've got to throw back to first base. That's the difference between shortstop and second. You're usually moving into the play at shortstop. Second base, not so much.
Here's a 1-2. This ball's chopped on the ground. They take the force out, and he is thrown. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Mike Piazza. That's outside. That's ball 1.
Well, these players just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt.
2-0.
But it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
On the ground, right side. And he takes it himself for the out. Ryan Dozier, the next to hit. Grounded out his first time up. And that's in the dirt.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
That one finds the zone, and the count even at 1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just
runner on the go. Trying to move him over here. Tags the runner. The tag gets him, and it's a double play. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now, Adam Dunn. May back to work. Hard hit right side. Sends it to Flores. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
Catcher
Cal Raleigh digs in now. Grounded out to short in his first trip. That one fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. On the ground to first, Flores. They get the tag on him, and that's the second out. Here's the left fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. And he chases that one below the zone.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Robert moves under it. Brings it in for the third out. And we're back. Top 6. And now the DH, Isaac Paredes. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Ramirez sends it to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Caught looking his first time up.
O'Hearn.
Going one. All tied up, and we're the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
0-2.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. He's 0 for 1.
De La Cruz.
Squares, pushes at it, misses it. It's a strike. 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball. Gets him to chase after that one.
1-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Bottom of the 6th. Now it's going to be Ellie De La Cruz.
Ellie De La Cruz.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Sends it to Flores. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. That's to third. They get the out on Marte. Shohei Ohtani getting ready to hit. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
All over that one right
Now
there.
batting.
Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Here's Jose Ramirez. High fly ball, right field. O'Hearn settles under it. Nabs it. That is the inning. Top of inning number 7. Now the left fielder, James Wood. And downstairs.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on. See if you can get a stolen base. Maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Pitch misses there. And the count is 3-1.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Ball count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that K brings him into double digits for the game. Now the number 2 hitter, Wilmer Flores. Ball 1 there. There's a strike at the knees. Base is empty, one away here in the top half of inning number 7. And now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. Tag out. They cut down the go-ahead run at second. Now the third baseman, Junior Caminero. Outside. And it's 1-0. And it gets by him. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Still finds a way to get off a throw. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely. Go ahead run on base. Mike Piazza now at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. And that one fouled off.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
There goes the runner on the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. Outside low. Now 1-2. See ya. Strikes him out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Corey Seager. Swinging a foul out of play.
Well, these guys, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Now Machado up here. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. And he blows that one by him at 100.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for him at times.
One down, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now the first baseman, Adam Dunn. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
So 2 down, and now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. He swings and fouls one off.
Well, on the mound, this is a spot where he's got to treat this as a clean inning. Forget about the home run. Forget about now being behind on the scoreboard. Start fresh and get those hitters back up to the plate as quickly as possible.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. O'Hearn, long run on his horse. But the second baseman calls him off. And that's the 3rd out. And we're back. We go to the 8th. And now Ryan Dozier.
Now pitching, Trevor Hoffman.
And a slider misses down and away.
1-0. Ball.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Popped up. Seager. And out number 1 on the grab. Luis Robert now. He's 0 for 1. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And a swing and a miss.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Just off the outside corner. Going to count 1 and 2. Strike 3, got him swinging. And 2 away now. Isaac Paredes will hit next. On the ground to third. Into the outfield, base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Ryan O'Hearn digs in now.
Now pitching. Gregory Soto.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
Hit in the air, center field. Marte should have it. And that's the third out. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the left fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Pete Crow Armstrong. Now pitching. Gregory Soto.
Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Swing and a foul back, that's out of play. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And they'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. To the right side, Flores. Here's the tag, and he's out. Ellie De La Cruz getting ready to hit. In the air, right side. And that drops foul. Next offering is foul back. High in the air, out to right. O'Hearn makes the grab. 2 away now. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Ketel Marte. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. All set to start the 9th in this one, and the batter will be the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
Now pitching.
Dennis Eckersley to try and close it out.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game.
1-0.
Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Hauls it in, 1 away.
Man, that's so frustrating. You hit the ball hard. You understand the situation. You want to get on base and try to score that tying run, but no reward right there, and just going to have to sit on it.
Wood goes after that one for strike 1. In the dirt, and now it's even 1-1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And there's a ball. And that skips in the dirt. Into center. Marte hustling after it. Pulls up and it drops for a hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow
tag, and he got him. Great throw. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that's outside. 2-0. And that one is inside.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
And there's the automatic. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Full count.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So the tying run reaches with 2 away. Here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero. 1 for 3.
Now pitching, Matt Barrett.
And fouled off. And the 0-1. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
This could end it. In the dirt, but kept close. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. 2 outs. And that's downstairs. And now 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. And now Mike Piazza down to their final out, but an opportunity to deliver the tying and maybe even a winning run. Way outside. 1-0. This one driven deep center field on its way. Home run. He circles the bases, and they take the lead. It's 3-1.
For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
So 2 down. Ryan Dozier now at the plate. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Headed towards the corner. Did he trip? What happened? Sniper?
Great effort. That's how bad he wanted that one. Head first dive.
2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here at the top of the ninth. That one not close. It's 2-2.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the ninth. Now it's the right fielder, Shohei Ohtani.
Dennis Santana.
Hard hit left side. Zips it across, and they get Ohtani for the out. He's 2 outs away. And now Jose Ramirez. That's down and in. Base is empty, 1 away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Robert moves under it. And there are 2 outs. So they're down to their final out. So now it's Corey Seager. Slider right there.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Chases in the dirt, slider there. In time ball game, and the strikeout ends it. And your final 3-1.